So what we're seeing is in trial 2 week, we gave the 10-second transition period. Kelsey gets an opportunity to get across the court. In the time that she chooses to get across the court, she has time to reset and get ready for her next interval of 24 seconds. As this progresses, her fatigue still sets in, but she still has that opportunity to kind of always get set. We felt that the 10-second transition gave her a best opportunity to perform at her optimal. It still presented the same amount of physical challenge overall, we think, just without that defeating mental side of not being able to make it in 5 seconds. So the 5 seconds just became a real psychological hindrance for the test, and we believe that the 10 seconds is a good improvement. So as you can see, Kelsey's totals were 59 touches for cycle 1 and 59 touches for cycle 2 for a test total of 118. She was pretty close to averaging around 10 touches per interval as well.
All right, Kel, so how did that feel?
It was tough, but it was doable. It was more of a mental battle than anything.
Okay, does it feel comparable to giving like a really hard quarter in basketball or hard?
For sure, probably like the hardest you would have to experience. But even if it's not that hard, the maintenance of how hard you have to go in a game or even in just a quarter is comparable.
And then at one point, you got really close to getting a 10th touch, and you came up like 3 feet short, and you only got 9 touches on one of your shuffles. What was that all about? How did that feel?
That was defeating. I think obviously basketball is a mental game, sports are mental games, and I let that kind of get in my head a bit, and then the fatigue kind of hit. Before that I was feeling pretty good, but I think when I missed that, so I didn't get the count for it, and then I was going in the wrong direction and I had to take a few extra steps. I think coming back from that was very fatiguing, but it mimics what happens in a game too. So
good. So overall, would you say that the 10-second transition gave you a fair ability to do the test?
Yes. Yeah, I think that was necessary because I still had to push myself to get there in time, but it was good as in the sense I could reset and then go from there. So
you've done the yo-yo and the beep test in the past, which is classically a lot of athletes say that that's a real psychological test. In comparison to the beep test or the yo-yo test, how did this one feel?
I think it's similar in the sense of the mental side of it. I think the difference is with the beep test, you don't have to change direction, which with basketball, there's so much change of direction. So I feel like the change of direction mimicked that more. With the beep test, it almost felt like, just a longer, almost running around the track idea, but just gradually picking up pace.
Good. Good. Any tips or tricks for people who are going to do the test in the future?
Tips or tricks? Honestly, just mentally being prepared to push yourself, because your body can do it. It's just your mind is what kind of gets in your way. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you.